Law enforcement, firefighters, and EMS are all called into action during the worst of situations, but who helps them deal with it afterwards? That was one of the topics covered during Active Shooter Preparedness and Response Summit at St. Mary's High School today. The summit was open to all first responders, school personnel, and community leaders in the area. Some of the sessions dealt with the importance of mental health, especially after something traumatic happens to someone in the public or someone on their own department. First responders are sometimes focused on helping others and sometimes forget about helping themselves.
We are issued a ton of equipment, whether we're in law enforcement, the fire service, EMS, we're issued equipment that helps us to do our jobs. Unfortunately, we aren't issued new bodies that are able to cope and deal with trauma better than what somebody who isn't in one of these positions can do. So we are definitely wanting to just provide awareness to first responders out there to make sure that they know that it's okay to not be okay and that there's resources and help out there for them.
While first responders are focused on helping others during a traumatic incident, they also need to remember to follow up with each other when it's over.
You know, so many of us are operational at the time the incident's happening, and we're focused on taking care of the scene, taking care of the victims, making sure the folks are notified, keeping everybody safe. That afterwards, when things start to settle down and the dust starts to settle, that's when we actually start to think about what we've dealt with, what we've seen, what we've smelled, what we've heard. So that follow-up is extremely important to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves long term.
Ohio has developed a lot of resources for law enforcement, fire, and emergency personnel to help them deal with tragic events that they handle while they're on their job in a healthy way, so they can continue to do their job and go home to their families.